Alright, welcome back to the Madden 15 budget series. Right now we're looking at the left end position for our defense. And we look at Michael Bennett, not feeling his speed, but everything else is pretty good, but he's just not fast enough. Lamar Woodley didn't have the block shed that we want. He's got better speed, but that's about it. And now we're going to move up to the 85 to 89, looking at Red Bryant because he's such a monster off the block. Only problem is, I feel like he's too big, too slow. Then we find the elite Michael Bennett, upgraded speed by like 3, so that's helping him out. Charles Johnson we looked at just because I thought his speed would be better. It's not, so no. Cameron Wake, I was going to look at, but I'm like, 3,300, too much money, I don't feel like paying that. Finally, I'm like, you know what? I clicked style by accident. I'm like, you know what? Let's go to Seahawks. Check out Michael Bennett. See him going for 2.3. He sold. Got that 81 speed upgraded by 3 and 3 plus in the black shed. Now it's right end shopping. We're not getting Cliff Averill. Sorry, Cliff. Your black shed's terrible in this game. And I'm pretty sure in real life, too. We find Jason Hedge for 1,000. Again, that speed's just not there. So he's not getting picked up. Mario Williams, no. Michael Johnson, no. He's okay, but no. Because this guy right here, Robert Quinn and Greg Hardy's are here. Those are two great options at the right end. I know Greg Hardy has problems in real life. It's a video game. He doesn't have those problems now. 2.4 thousand, great. He is a little slow, so I know you're just probably thinking like you had a problem picking somebody else for 78 speed. I did. It's different. Greg Hardy, and Robert Quinn's got 83 speed, 80 block shed. So at this point, it's like, okay, I know I'm getting one of them. Which one do I want? I come to the realization, I want Greg Hardy. I know his speed's not there, but he's 6'4" with 86 block shed and 94 power move. So we picked him up for our right end. Now to close off our defensive line, we're going to start looking for these defensive tackles. Of course, Vince Wilfork is the first one that comes to mind, whether it's a budget squad or just any team in Madden. So we go look at the Jets. I wanted to get Damon Harrison. I'm not a big fan of his 81 card. I wanted his 85, but I didn't feel like paying that much for it. I didn't think it was that valuable when you have Dontari Poe, Nick Fairley's, Patriots, Vince Wilfork. You got guys like that. I don't feel like it's worth that because they're all like 1,500 and lower. So eventually we do what anyone would do. 1,200 for Vince Wilfork. I don't care what card it is. Vince Wilfork's being bought if he's for 1,200. Now for the second DT, because I play 3-4 defense, it doesn't matter. We just pick up Linval Joseph for 500. Now it's linebacker time. I mean, if anyone doesn't know, the best linebacker in left outside linebacker in the game is Thomas Davis, and if you can afford it, Derek Brooks. But I can't afford Derek Brooks, so damn it, we're getting Thomas Davis, not Tom Davis. So we got Thomas Davis, middle linebacker time. This was a bit of a different kind of like search. I knew what I wanted. The only problem was the pricing for the thing that I wanted, which is a zone kind of specialist. I want a guy that can just play zone and have good speed and tackling. It's not that simple to get somebody like that. So I was looking for somebody with like 82 and above zone. Not finding what I wanted because they wouldn't have the same amount of speed that I would like, which is like 84 and up. So might be saying like, well, there's Brian Cushing right there, Rolando McClain. I hope you're not saying Rolando McClain, because no offense to him, but no, we're not getting Rolando McClain. So at this point, I just sit here looking at the options for like 3,000. And Dante Hightower, not a big fan of him, although I don't know why. I probably should have bought him, but I didn't. So now I'm finally at the point of, you know what, instead of going for 85s and up, get the Bobby Wagner and go from there. Because Bobby Wagner, I do need 2 DTs. Not 2 DTs, 2 middle linebackers. So I got Bobby Wagner, and I finally thought of, you know what, D'Aqua Jackson, he doesn't have the speed, but he's got the tackling, block shed, and zone. He makes up for his speed with block shedding, I guess. I'm I don't really care if they have block shedding, but I was like, we'll just pick up the 12 for that 88 zone, which is great in my scheme. Now it's right outside linebacker, and I wasn't too sure. I remember, there's Kiko Alonso. Robert Mathis is more somebody to come off the edge, but I wasn't looking for that. I looked for those, like I said, zone specialists, and speed and tackling. And then I saw Levante David. I was like, that's it. Go to Buccaneers real quick. Pick up Levante David. No question about it. He's like the ultimate zone specialist for a linebacker position. He's just amazing. So, of course, you got to pick him up. I was like, backup already, Kiko Alonso. Not the fastest. I think they sort of did him wrong with speed. But he's 81 speed, 86 zone. You saw right there we picked up Dante Hightower. For a backup, I'm going to probably play him at... I was going to play him at right outside linebacker, but we ended up playing him at the third string middle linebacker. But now it's time for the funnest and one of the most expensive positions in the real NFL and in Madden NFL 15. The cornerback position. The value of these guys, I have to say, in like the last 5 years, has probably just skyrocketed in real life. In the game, I don't know. I've been playing Madden since Madden 25, and it's been expensive. But DRC, you can't go wrong with any guy with the last name Cromartie. Even if it's that Braun Marcus Cromartie, he's still a beast. But we got Antonio and DRC. I'm joking. Don't go pick up Marcus Cromartie. That's terrible advice. Jason Verrett. I go to look at them. He's going for 2,000. Next one up is 400-something thousand. So I picked him up. I'm not keeping him. Don't worry. We're not keeping him. We're selling him back. I put him up for 80K. You'll see. I ended up putting him up for 80,000. He didn't sell. I put him up. I just checked his price like 5 minutes ago. This is, yeah, whatever. And I end up putting him up for 15 grand once he doesn't sell. And because right here I put him up for 80, hoping for the best. He doesn't sell. Put him up for 15 grand. His price has dropped a lot since I bought him. But we pick up Brandon Browner and Sam Shields to end off our cornerbacks. Now, free safety. Look at that right there. Devin McCourty for only 3,000. I got so excited I clicked the circle button. Like, that's a little slow on the extreme side to be that excited. But, hey, it's Devin McCourty for $3,000. Which I probably should have known. I probably should have known, but I didn't. Deshaun Goldson, he's not playing safety. He doesn't. It's not what I'm doing. Tyrann Mathieu is going to play backup safety. Deshaun Goldson is going to play strong safety for us. He's going to start and see how he does. I forgot I picked up Kiko Alonso, so I do end up picking up C.O. Moore. Thankfully, he wasn't a lot of money, so when I waste money and forget things, I don't waste too much. But we did pick up Jadeveon Clowney for backup. Kerrigan's going to play the... I wasn't too stupid. I did remember we had a backup. But I picked up Kerrigan. He's going to play defensive end. This is the defense. Like and subscribe. And game 1 will be out tomorrow.